Hello and welcome to Control with Sephiroth TX. It's been a while, hasn't it? I almost didn't do this today because I am exhausted. Today was a hard day at work. It was a lot of work. It wasn't like the longest day ever. Got out only 30 minutes late, but a lot of stuff. And I actually had a near 7 hour period with no break, so tired. But I need to get in and do this, give y'all some content. The people who watch. Let's go ahead and start. So just some update, small update on Control. If you have a PS4 or a PS5, this upcoming next month, February or whatever, Control the Ultimate Edition will come out on PS4 and PS5. I do believe the Ultimate Edition means it comes with all the DLC. I do not know if that includes the Alan Wake DLC, because Alan Wake was primarily a Xbox only game, as far as I'm aware. But it may have the Alan Wake DLC. You have to check it. Either way, it's free if you have a PSN. So next month, get on, play this game. This game is awesome. If you are new to this game, if you are watching just to see what Control is all about, do you know what SCP is? I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming you have a YouTube account and you've seen Markiplier or one of the thousands of other people play it. I plan on playing the original SCP sometime soon if it works on my computer. I have a good computer with a GTX, which should be running it fine, but apparently, since it's an older game, sometimes it just doesn't like to run on computers. Anyway, that said, if you know what SCP is, if you're a fan of either the old game or the actual Wikipedia-like page and the old horror stories from it, this is a fan game of SCP made by the people who made Alan Wake, and it's actually really good. It's not technically a horror game like SCP is. It's a sci-fi horror superhero game. You play technically a superhero, placed around the Alan Wake universe. But the love for SCP in this game is strong, including just the layout of a foundation that contains anomalies, and the readout sheets for the anomalies are very similar. I do believe we're going to go in here and do a extra mission. I left a guy at a fridge. The fridge was the anomaly. I believe that is a reference to a movie which may have been Cabin in the Woods, which was another SCP-like thing. Basically SCP the movie. Only the XK extinction event happened because they failed in the movie. Spoiler if you haven't seen the movie. It's about 10 years old. Kim Simmers in it, a little hunk. Not so little hunk. Some other people are in it, but I don't remember. Oh, the guy who plays Marcus from Detroit Become Human is in that movie. And he still has that little furrow-browed, confused, worried look that he always has. Two good-looking actors in that movie. And I don't remember the rest of the actors. I'm sure there are more. I remember the two Foundation-like members, the two containment leads, just because it's hilarious. It's like a horror comedy, if that makes sense. Let's just say someone leads their demise at the end of Anomalous Unicorn. This game has a loading time issue. It takes forever to freaking load. Okay. Oh, I'm in the middle of something I can't leave, aren't I? I have to go back home to Jesse's place. Find the ordinary AWE area. I don't know if I'm supposed to go. NYC subway. Oh yeah, I forgot I could fly. Every time I get in here, I have to get used to all the controls again. There we go. I mean, I played this a few days ago and I was like, okay, I'm not going that way. Ooh, readouts. Hold on. A couple of actual things there. Cool. Cool, yes. Let's read what we got. It's a case file. Typewritten page A1 as an AI83KE. Background: the page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that has linked the investigation sector. The page has been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Appendix: text transcribed from the item. For 10 years, I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made fear. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion: falls, Bright Falls, haunting, wake, Alan Wake, light, switch, ocean, too late, the final sentence, you've been warned. Oh, that is like our third Alan Wake reference. It sounds like he's been stuck in there for 10 years. I do believe 10 years was the reference in the last Alan Wake game, but I don't remember. It was several years he's been stuck there. I want to say it was 10, but I'm not sure. Poor Alan Wake. Trapped forever. Assets. Oh, yeah. Has to do with building guns and stuff. But you're currently in the house, which is an anomaly itself, and the house is the Federal Bureau of Control if you're turning in for the first time. Federal Bureau of Control is basically the... Oh, right, can't go in here. Forgot about that. It's basically the Foundation, but American Foundation run by the Americans. I have 2. I don't think anything costs 2, unfortunately. Costs 3. That's 2. Okay. Okay, that works. I believe I can unlock fly ones too. I forgot about that. I'll do that too. Oh, I saw them. Where are they? I hope this is unbreakable. So our character's a Paranatural, which is a superhero that uses powers. What is with all the flashing? Is there a, Oh, there is. I hope it can't come up here. Okay, so that monster down there is unkillable. It's sort of an anomaly from a different world. Rotate it? Oh, that's blurry. How do I rotate it? Shit, I have a feeling I had to go down there with that thing.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Okay, I don't think he can come up here. I don't think they can go up and down. I think they're stuck down there.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Run, 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 shit, run. Up then go through the door. Fuck, that's not a good door. That is the scariest thing in the game of those things. They cannot die. And they're freaking freaky. But luckily he seems to have given up on me. Some places, oh, by the way, I am on the Xbox as usual, so, you know, just in case I'm not talking to you, I just don't see you talking. Oh, look, more material to read, yay. I should like reading the material here, just like I would read it all in SCP once I get playing. Visual Bureau Control. Guess who just had an, oh, it's, just chatter. Guess who had to inspect and inbound delivery like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Why? Is the question. I agree that it's gross.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Oh.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Oh, some repetitive, oh shit. Running. That is an extra mission right there. We're gonna ignore them. We ignore them all the time. I don't think they're imperative. If they are imperative, well, F me. Go down, Jesse. Yeah, if you have a chance to check this out on the PS5, freaking tag me. I want to see if it looks so really pretty. Assuming nothing's coming my way, right? And all the trains are moving? None of the trains are moving. Ordinary AWE. So an AWE is a place of paranormal or paranatural, or if you need an SCP happening. Turntable Prime Candidate Program. Can't go that way, so I guess I have to go down one of these. What's this? Tried to grab onto something there. Okay. Hopefully that was not important. I just effed it up. I hear the creature. I don't think he's down here with me, though. He's still back in the turntable area. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a creature you can't kill. I do... Oh, yay. What am I fighting? I don't even see it. Oh, what the frick is that? Oh crap, I glitched out. Ah, it's a freaking bat creature. I forgot about them. Scared the shit out of me. Forgot all about the bat creatures. I'm gonna be back at that Okay, so save points are here are a little fickle. I have to go back to the save point I just started at, but everything I've done should be saved, so I should be able to walk just across the bridge and go fight Bat Boy. It auto saves, but it makes you save. It makes you start at a save location, a control point. It's a little weird. Omit. It's hot in here. Turned off the AC because it's supposed to be like 60 something tonight, and don't everybody freeze their butts. Currently 48 outside according to this. Yeah, just hot boy. Yeah, I'm getting sick. It would not surprise me. I mean, I don't get sick technically most of the time. So you see the bridge is already done. I don't think I have any more points out of that, do I? Yeah. Actual contracts. I can do this. Upgrade the Pierce. Okay. Pierce is sort of like a sniper armor piercing. I really do like the scatter. Scatter is like shotgun. Spin is like auto weapon. Gotta be careful because these things hurt if they hit you a lot. And he's dead. Oh, the anomaly down there is killing them. Red balls are support features. Give some help. Yeah, they're pretty good. I was actually not aware that guy attacked them. Okay, so now I know there's a friggin' bat thing, or what the hell you call these things down there. I don't remember what it's called. I call it a bat thing. It can go invisible. It hurts, as you saw. I fought these before, it's killed me a few times. It's actually quite easy once you know what you're fighting, but the thing is you have to be fast and hit it hard. Shit. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna like die 10 times within the first hour of recording. Yes, I know I can sprint with LS, whatever, L3. We can call it L3. I don't want y'all have to be like fancy. Just call it L3, call them R2s. I'm sure 2, 1s, and 3s can't be copyrighted by Sony. I guess they might be. Because what do they call these, like RTVs and RT, and I never figure out which one they mean. I have to figure it out playing the game. Where 1 and 2 are much more specific. Or just say FT, or just say front right trigger, back right trigger, FRT, BRT. FLT? BLT. Yes, it sounds like a food source. Do I have to fight another one of these freaking wheelchair flyer guys? Really annoying. I have to fight one every time I come through here. I've got the music. Maybe it's just because of that guy. Huh. Some kind of alarm won't allow people past it. There's something happening down there. Now, if you missed some of our episodes, we figured out that, we found her brother. She found out her brother is semi-possessed. Like, he's possessed but keeps his mind. He welcomed in the infection of the anomalous infection. The creatures that we're fighting, by the way. Shit. Did it die? Holy crap. Ah. Can I please have a save point? Oh, you know, it saves after that. Hopefully it doesn't come back if I die. We're gonna look around here a bit. Sometimes things to see in places you miss while you're fighting. Or in places you fight. Things to miss in places you fight. I haven't seen anything down here, so it's just like a maintenance area. Anything over here? Nope. Give me a break, you just launched a biggie at me. Let me wander a bit. No red flashes, which is good. There appears to be some kind of plane right here. There is a battery, and batteries usually go in places. Did you hear anything? Hello, Pollo. What you doing? If you're asking what I'm calling Pollo, that is my dog, Paulo. His name is also Pollo Loco. Don't know about that music. It goes downstairs. There's a battery thing here, though. Battery thing here, too. Door. Or to another battery thing. That is not what I picked up. So, that door? Oh, it's locked. I can't move it now. Where am I on the freaking map? Oh, I'm up here. There should be one more battery thing. Somewhere stupid. Like in here, maybe? Ah, of course I did. And I just locked all the batteries up. Oh, hello. Keep clear of battery. Okay, well, I've been carrying them around all game. That probably don't mean much. Come with me. You apparently have to go down the elevator. If I end up in place with flying dust cloud, I won't be happy. Oh, that doesn't open the doors. All that was just call the elevator? What does it do? From a level 1. Oh, level 2 is ordinary AWE. Okay, ordinary is their hometown if you have missed the first ones. This is getting to the end games, I think, where the anomalous occurrence originally happened with the anomalous slide. The slide projector is where she believes the infection is coming through. It let something through. An infection, of course. That caused these people. I ran out of power. Can you wait? Nope. Apparently not. Damn, I don't know what I'm chunking at them, but it hurts. Oh, freak. Okay, he was an easy one. Some of those guys with the flying rubble are actually quite hard. Wait. This place looks like a place we've been to before. I swear I've been in this room before. Maybe it was another one like it now. If you isn't the same, this must just be like a control center. Okay. You want back in? Guess not. Play locals outside. Oh, now he wants back in. We'll read that in a minute. Oh, I pressed pause. Sorry, every time you press pause in this game, it gets a little glitchy. If y'all get this game, just prepare for that. It might still do it. But I heard the game's supposed to be refitted for RTX graphics on the next system. So, have fun with shiny whatever. Okay, so let's let the game catch up. Woo. Research and records. Unread. The airplane in question has a bought in private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE. I'm assuming they mean ordinary. See case file Redacted for details. It is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in transit corridor in the containment sector. Brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access Redacted. For more information on Tunnel Redacted and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and Redacted, see file 412-4521. The plane's back blocks is currently being evaluated for Redacted, and initial readings have been taken by research team, though no altered status has been detected. Oh, am I just jittering because there was a bunch of glitch stuff going on there? That's weird. Did I pick that up? There it is. We're actually going to... Wrong button. Get out of there. Quit messing with the game. Just a warning, this game has a thing, you hit past 2 hours sometimes, and it just empties. I think it's the Xbox actually does, it just freezes up. If that happens, we apologize. We'll end the game around there. Too bad I can't have more than one weapon form. It should allow all 4 weapon forms. If there's a second control, I'd recommend allowing all the weapon forms in choice instead of just 2. Currently, I have 4 on everything. And I will kind of have everything on wall. What's this one again? Energy boost. Yeah, that'll work. Everything I have is what I want. There's nothing higher than 4 so far. Looking for information, more stuff to read. Can't find your office. Watch your step. We've seen that a few times. Don't find down an anomalous hole just because the building's moving around on you. Keep out. AWE study on hold. Area is off limits. Pretending future use. So. Okay. So they... Oh, that's just him disappearing. They shut down the AWE study in this area. Probably because they found her brother. And knew where she was. But didn't they think that... Sorry, I was going to see if there's something I could use. Didn't they think she was a good enough study? I'm at the town.
Celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller. Hi. What I'm about to tell you, they found out. I don't know what would happen if who found out.
What's that noise?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary. This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Colin. No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit. Whoa, please watch the language, Colin. It may be 2 a.m., but it's still a family show. I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there. So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere? I'm not sure. The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan. Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know that! Good timing, too.
That they
It's time for a
hiss?
short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Okay, the hiss are fucking loud in here. That's the hiss I hear? Holy cow. That is some really loud monster. Ordinary summary. It's funny called the town ordinary, makes everything about it seem ordinary. Ordinary, AWE 24. Event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector ID 00P15. Since the slide projector is an object of power, it means it's a power that can be used by paranaturals like us. So, interesting. Discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. The kids disappeared, everybody but themselves, and the kids is this lady and her brother. Wow. On August 30, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP15, case file, and Darling presentation is redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector, and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when the agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews and prime candidate program files. So not all of them disappeared, 17, but 17 of how many did it say? Didn't say. Weird. Multimedia. Oh, is that what I'm about to see? Oh no, this is what we just heard. See what this is? Is this something?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Interesting. Ordinary AWE Stage 4A, Town Proper, Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knees. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. Dung monkeys? They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. I don't know who DF is, but interviewed you on too. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slides to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse, so Dylan was the first one, and then Jesse's second one during therapy session. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan. Extrapolated information. Additional side destination, hand, SID 36 is identified in the inferior position. Unconfirmed existence of paranormal entity. Designate Dog Neil. EID 19930. Of course, that's going to be what we just watched. And apparently Jesse's a cat. Sorry, I was doing something. Okay, out of the box. Cat. Just cat. Oh, the slide turned off. Usually those things turn off. Slide. Projector turned off. Usually those stay on. Oh, nice. That's what I'm freaking hearing. Everybody? Yeah, let's get the control point first. We'll look around. Okay.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
Describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Can't say I blame him. I would assume this is a glitch and not paranormal. But look, files. Ordinary AWE Stage 2 Sled Hill Cave witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where that he took the projector. Who's Tom? DF interview 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple side. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children? I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into the little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional side destination temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranormal entity destination Not Mother. I'm not sure I want to meet the Not Mother. I hope I don't ever meet the Not Mother. That sounds like I don't want to meet it. Evaluation, we collect that. Ooh, a little glitchy there. Anything I can do? Afraid. Abilities, something. Could fast travel, but since we're in the middle of things, let's just go. Button there. Shish. Oh, frick. Oh, double frick. Hold on. First thing, asset. Second thing, missions. No. Third thing, research records. Unread. 1B dump. The second side we called Meadow, but it was really an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It seemed like flowers. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. JF Therapy Session 2010. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming out there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the side. But that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existed an additional side designation meadow. You go in and out of the sides, huh?
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Slightly creepy. Also looks like a good battleground. I think I'm going to have to fight here. Let's hope it's not a boss. It feels like a boss. Like a boss to you? Bring him on. Nada? Press the wrong buttons. Is it me who's used... am I the only one used to pressing the right letter or... right letter button thing over here to go backwards? It's O in, I think, the PlayStation, and B in this controller. I feel like that's always a back thing, and I keep hitting it, and it just makes me slide. They didn't decorate very well. I think if they've had this for years, they could decorate it a little better. Okay. Let's research a little, shall we? Nothing over here. There was something over here, though. Stage 3. Ordinary AWE Stage 3. Tom and the public school witness testimonies. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Miss Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her. Broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I like math. Wow. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups had realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up in the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I? I don't know. Extrapolated information. Disappearance of the majority of Ordinary's population confirmed the result of a slide projector related to AWE. I heard something. I don't know if it was from this game or in my house, but it's freaking creepy. Where's the dump at, by the way? Let's see the dump. What's the dump? It's like a radius. Yeah, this must be the dump right here. Okay. Well, this looks like the only place I can go. Oh, yay. That's what I freaking wanted. Run, 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 run. An asshole. I'm building the trees at you now.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Excuse me, buildings I destroyed. Well, I get upstairs, okay. Ordinary dump site, turntable, transit corridor, okay. Yeah. The fights in this game are going to be pretty intense, even the simple ones. I do like the idea that they save for you, even if they send you back a whole bunch to the last save point.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadows.
Oh. Okay, just so you don't know, just in case you don't know, Thomas Zane is from the Alan Wake series. He was the writer who originally had an incident with the AWE that Alan Wake was involved in.
There's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
I don't... No matter. It suits you very well, the poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way.
Sorry, we're going to listen to this.
Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
Are you referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
Real than anything. As real as what happened to me.
The industrial accident in town that we believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely...
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real.
How'd she get out then? Or did she never get out? Do. Certificate of recognition. Okay. Ordinary AWE 24 details. Details are largely based on interview conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 sites of projector. JF mentions 9 sites. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, Destination 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for the burning of the slides. Notes, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Wow, they brought the entire... How do you bring an entire dump? Piece by piece? Jeez, this is something I don't even think the Foundation would be doing. Just the thought of the costs. Dr. Bright in charge of this. Dr. Bright's not allowed to order giant land masses to be contained off-site. On-site? On-site. There it is.
moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Well, they have some strong ass amnestics they can spread throughout the internet, maybe? Federal Bureau Control Notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all the work of Ordinary Dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed off at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in the slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Doesn't look like they sealed it off completely, so likely this stuff started happening. Maybe Dr. Darling knew something was coming from it. Maybe they had let something in. Hello, non-anomalous fridge. Oh, frick. There's a ball. So the ball becomes major source. Okay, here's the last one. I expected there to be a boss fight here, but I expected it to be a little more cinematic. That's one thing this game doesn't have, though, is you don't effectively expect it is an outright villain.
We should check that.
Okay. Check what lab? Oh, up there. Can I look around here first? There was something laying around here I was aiming at while we were fighting. There's something in here. Oh, frick. Album cover Rebirth Kratos hits. Oh, Asgard, I believe. Yeah. It was 9 or something when I found out my dad's old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. These are the old Gods, the old rock group from Alan Wake. Also affected by the AWE in Bright Falls. Let's look around here before we go into the area we're supposed to. See if there's any little extras to find. It is a dump after all. You guys used to hang out in a place like this. Press that yet? I don't think I'm supposed to go there yet. Nothing really left. Okay. We got that. Some old speakers have been torn apart. Something right there. We'll look at that last. A destroyed bike. Don't know. Okay, check this.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
I don't like Dylan's face, but okay. I don't like Dylan's face, it's kind of mean sounding. Oh, why do I always hit the wrong button every time I come out?
Dylan's a lost cause.
Huh.
I know I struggled to see this, but we've contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector.
Okay, we said this part. You have heard wrong. Fake news. The board is A-OK intact. The rebel faction descent is former fired. The crisis purge is over. This is not a matter of worry for you. You can hang up now, please. Uh-oh. I think the hiss got to the board. That can't be good. All right, we had we have so much extras to do too. Let's find a place of get the fook out of here. And wait, no, there was a button I could press. Fuck that, let's go press the button. See what the button does. Button. Oh. Hello. Hello, friend. Okay, let's go to executive anyway. Some abilities. Let's see if we can get our flying better. Real quick. Rotation direction longer. Duration. Longer. That sounds good. Ah. That's actually a good power and very familiar sounding. Back to exec sector, we got people to talk to and things to do. It is 11:27. We were at an hour 10 minutes ago, about 50 minutes ago. We're probably going to cut it off around midnight rather than heading just for 2 hours. I do have to get up in the morning. Do expect to play a little bit of skin series for Fortnite around 9-ish. Between 8:30 and 9 we'll start. Have a 2-hour stream there. Tomorrow evening we will have more Final Fantasy VII. If you want to show up for more Final Fantasy VII, I do believe we will continue collecting things we can collect before we move on to the next part of the story. I do not know what else we can collect. We'll look up a guide to help us. Let's truly be here.
I need the container for every altered item or object of power with an audio-related effect. Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
I have to
Nothing
go.
new.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
You say that a lot. Oh, I can't fly in here. I want to just show off. Got anything new? Oh shit. It does have new stuff.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely Hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the Hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other Hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that. I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
I like her. I hope she doesn't turn into a bad guy. There's new material here. Oh wait, I got a new outfit, right? We can change into a new outfit here. I'll pay attention to get... Oh my god, we can freaking turn her into a P7 outfit. I don't think I like that. We'll stay in her regular suit for now. It'd be interesting to travel around like that, but no thank you. So, Dark Place is probably this sector elevator thing. But that'll probably lead to the next chapter. Let's hit the boss fight that I know is going to come up. The anchor, I forgot about that. We'll get that in a minute. Fridge duty, save that guy. The upper. Now this place is full of baddies. Hopefully no bats. But we're gonna get into a boss fight here, and I don't know how hard he is. Excuse the yawns. That's the point of getting up that early in the morning. I guess, or an effect of getting up that early in the morning at a point. There he is.
Keep your eyes open. Keep them open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't. They can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Langston's back in. So I just need to warp there, I guess. Oh, that's nice. All the time between that. Go sit.
Seven Stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Alex Casey would be another freaking Alan Wake reference.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard Bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well. Do you often see people with abilities like mine?
We have some paranaturally inclined agents at the Bureau. Nothing as impressive as you, though. Of course, we did have your brother here. He got a special cell up top. Darling put his own people in charge. Like I couldn't be trusted. I couldn't even get into the room. In my own Panopticon. I tell you, the way that Darling runs things, there ought to be an investigation. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Don't worry about it. Do you know anything about an object of power called the slide projector?
Doesn't ring a bell, but Trench's chosen few never tell me anything. Not that I'm complaining. The inner circle works non-stop. I'm pretty sure Darling sleeps under his desk. No, thank you. I have a cat to feed.
I hope Langston's got a pet sitter.
I like Langston.
Have you ever seen an
He's normal.
AWE?
Not out in the field. The AWEs are just altered items doing their thing. The Bureau goes in, locks everything down, and then they bring me back some clock or a gumball machine that made the town blind or something.
Just like an ordinary, with the slide projector.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall's nice enough. A little too special ops for me. Solves everything with a bullet. Respect and ritual will placate altered items better than any gun.
How's that?
Some people believe altered items are conduits to extra-dimensional forces which require ritualistic worship to be appeased. It's just a theory I heard. I don't know much about it.
I feel like he's a few minutes away from a rant about elder gods and blood rites.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Okay. Let's see if this guy's still alive.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The French is doing something!
Philip?
Oh shit.
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me.
Oh, is it a former board member?
Can't understand it.
Oh. That seems easy enough. Oh, what the frig is that? Holy shit. Get some help, please. Okay. Oh, you dick. You didn't even growl that time. Oh, what the hell? Okay, hopefully it starts me there. I don't know what I was missing there. Was throwing things at it actually hurting it? I thought I had to throw the balls back at it, but he was just attacking me there. I wasn't paying attention to his life either. Did he eat me, by the way, or did I fall off? I may have fallen off. He doesn't seem too hard on boss battles when I wasn't paying attention. He wouldn't have hit me had I known that he was going to... Well, he hit me with the ball. I didn't know it exploded. I thought I could just dodge it. But he wouldn't have hit me with his third arm if he had growled a third time. But now I know better. I kind of hope it just throws me right back in the battle. Nope, of course not.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Jesse? The French is doing something!
Philip?
Let's read this while we're here. Federal Rule of Control Employment Report Review. Incident question occurred on redacted and was brought to HR Department's attention by internal security personnel who intervened. According to a report sorted by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had redacted his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the bureau in defiance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's command to desist. Recommendation: Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session. Does that have to do anything with this? Or was that the guy I'm helping here? Yeah, it is, isn't he?
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
Like her action is what the fuck. Well, I missed her at time. That's hurt it. Oh, are we serious? It makes holes? How did I miss those earlier? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. We'll get through this. We're not ending this stream till I beat this boss. He's almost dead last time. I wish the load time wasn't 50 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna get through this guy. I guess if it hits 2 hours exactly, even past 12, which is 30 minutes from now, and we're not past it, I have to go to bed. If we don't get past this guy, we will try next time. We're not moving from here until we get past this guy. I almost had him last time.
Hello? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip, it's not worth your sandwich.
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. Fuck?
A large supply of its eye. Does that? That does do a hole. I need to be careful for holes.
Black Pyramid here? The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
Back to Langston? See, that wasn't too hard. Give you that, Gather.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed, sir.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral.
Ooh.
The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Sounds like a fun game.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Yes, I want to do that one. Cleanse the containment Japanese paper lantern.
These Hiss things are a bad influence in my collection.
Containment sealed threshold hall. Oh, ability stuff. I think I'm going to go ahead and unlock this. Oh, I'll try this out. Is that what I think it is? We're freaking bad in here. Oh no, it's just someone below me. Okay. Above me? Okay. We need to go to the containment sealed threshold hall. Oh, we got something on the astral constructs, weapons. Upgrades I can sort of do. Good spin. Of course I hit the wrong button. Always. Okay, it is 11:55, so we're probably going to call it here soon. I know it's only been an hour and 30 minutes instead of 2, but I do have to get to bed, be up in the morning. Hopefully 2 hours tomorrow. Got in a little late today because I couldn't find the controller. Let's check the case file we don't have. Refrigerator procedures. Arctic Queen A1I10KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Of course there is. Why does this thing always say that? You have to look at it. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by Redacted. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. The first item came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse in New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in an apartment rented by a man named Redacted. It became subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Redacted, who was out of the building at the time of the collapse, Redacted PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. Appendix: new altered effect has been observed. See file AI10F for details. See AI10K for new containment procedures. Okay, so that was prior. The former descent is back on. His previous disappointment, and is not part of the board, us. We apologize, deny all knowledge. Apologize or deny all knowledge for the inconvenience. You will see, face the former. It is ceiling linked altered items. Fields of competition, not us. You must expunge, destroy. Impossible, inevitable. Do not believe, get hyped. About the former's lies ads. We provide offer better bonus package, health plans. What? If you leave, you will be sorry, / dead. Oh, Jesus. You will never exist in this cosmic reality again. Yes. What the frick, board, is your problem? Jesus. I don't like threatening people with me threatening me. So, let's go ahead and go where we need to go. Something's here in the Panopticon. Hold on. What's the Panopticon? This contains traffic light. Okay, so we'll do that next time then. When we start off next time, today is Wednesday, tomorrow will be Thursday, so no Friday or Saturday. So most likely our next stream for Control will be Sunday. That is iffy. You'll have to tune in Friday. Friday I'll be able to tell you whether or not I'm playing Sunday. So Sunday, or maybe a day after, will be our next Let's Play of Control. We'll go ahead and cleanse these altered items. Sounds like we'll be fighting that one-eyed freak a whole bunch. So a bunch of little boss fights. If he ends up being the same way he was there, not too difficult, not too easy. Definitely not the worst time I've had with anybody in here. I had a lot more harder fights than him. But his huge... I like huge bad guys. He's a huge bad guy. Huge bad guys are cool, huh? As for tomorrow morning, around 9, do turn in for the Fortnite Season Series continues. We will continue that. And then tomorrow evening, tune in around 10 o'clock for Final Fantasy VII OG, which we will continue to collect items. And once we can no longer collect items, we will go on to Rocket Town to continue the story. Some of the items we have to collect when we head back into Shinra's Tower the second time, which I do remember happens in the future. It's been a while since I played the game. If you do like the looks and idea of this game, like I said at the beginning, and you happen to have a PS5 or 4, this game becomes free on the PSN in the next month's items, which means this month's items will be disappearing. Just an update, I did get Call of Duty Warzone just to try it out. I'll try it out in a pregame one day or something, just to see how it is. I do know that my brother and our old friend likes to play it, so maybe I'll hop on with them if possible. I know my brother plays on PC, and I don't know what my old friend's playing on. Both of them are hosted by me, by the way, Sir Wint and... Hold on, I'll look up the other guy's name. Sir Wint's on right now. My brother is currently playing Elite Dangerous, a spacey game. I think the other one's Murphy something on his channel. I can't look it up on here right now. No, I can't see offline channels, but I can't. Anyway, yeah, there's who play it as well. I will try it. I don't think I'll be getting the Battle Pass. I think the Battle Pass is interesting, but no Battle Pass even comes close to Fortnite's Battle Pass. And I can only buy so much shit from games at once. I'll rather spend it on Fortnite. Anyway, return to this Sunday or Monday. We will come back in and we will try to recontain items, or at least apparently break altered items effects from the former board member, if that makes sense. I don't know if the former board member is evil, but I will know he attacked us right off the bat, so not a good sign. Our next item looks like it's going to be in here, and it'll be the traffic light. We all watch out for SCPs, aka altered items, and y'all have a good night, if your bed isn't one.